What a cute thumbnail, am I right? Hey guys, it's V. Today I have got a sort of first impression, unboxing, swatching, mesh of things for you guys today, and it is going to be on the Sephora favorites Give Me Some Nude lip set. Yeah. And yeah, I got this off of Sephora's website, and I basically religiously check the what's new, like just arrived type pages of Sephora, Ulta, whatever, and this popped up and I was like, I have not tried any of those brands. So here I am to try it out for you guys today and let you know if it's worth it. This was $28 on the website, so they claim that it has an $86 value, which for $28, that's less than half. So I did the math for you guys, and we're going to actually talk about whether or not it is worth what they claim that it's worth. I'm going to go ahead and just open it and swatch it for you guys. So I'll go ahead and start with the lip liner. This is a Marc Jacobs pout liner. They have the P in parentheses, so it's like outliner, pout liner, lip pencil, and this is in the shade Prim parentheses Rose. So I don't know if it's Prim Rose or Prim, but that's what it says. So I'm gonna get up close and personal with you guys and swatch this in a second, but first I'll tell you it has 0.01 fluid ounces, and weirdly enough, that is the exact same amount as the full size has, and this is just like half the size of a container of the full size, apparently. I read a ton of the reviews on this set before purchasing and after purchasing, and people were complaining so much that the description said that there was 2 full-size products when really there was only 1 full-size product. And now that I've done my research, there's actually 2 full-size products and 1 more than full-size product. So they weren't even giving themselves enough credit, honestly, because this has more than what they claimed. So this does have 2 full-size products, this being one of them. It's just in a smaller travel size container, and it has 1 that's bigger than full size, which I'll get into next. But the first one that I will swatch for you guys is the Marc Jacobs pout liner. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in so we can get a first impression swatchy swatch of that. So I don't have anything on my lips right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and line them with this. So there's a close-up of what that one looks like there. It's got a matte finish. I think it's a pretty color. It doesn't look, looks good. It's nice and pigmented. It went on nice and smooth. So yeah. So since this one is actually the same amount of product as a full size, the full size of the Marc Jacobs pout liners is $24. So this one is worth $24, and it's actually much more practical because it's in a little travel size container, so it's much easier to fit into a purse. So that one I definitely think is worth it, and that's already, you only need $4 more for the price you paid for this set just in getting this, so that's really good. The next item that I'll talk about in this set is another full-size item, and it is the NARS Dolce Vita lipstick, and this is $27 retail price, so $27. You're already way over the price that you paid for this set with the Marc Jacobs and this combined, so that's really awesome. This is 0.12 ounces, so I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in so we can see a live swatch of that one. So that's what the NARS Dolce Vita lipstick looks like on. I have to say, number one, this one smells terrible. I don't even know how to describe how it smells, and the packaging is so cheap on this. Like, it's not the NARS Audacious lipstick packaging. This is just the regular NARS lipstick. And it just smells like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like kind of herbally. It's not my favorite smell, and it went on really sheer. So they charge $27 for these. I I don't know how I feel about that. But in any case, this is $27 original price and the set is only $28. So if you're just buying this by itself, you're getting everything else pretty much for free or for only $1. So the value on this is really good. I personally am just not a big fan of this, even though it is sheer. It's a nice wash of color, but it's really, really close to my lip color. So I don't really think that this would show up on anyone that like has more pigmented lips than I have or like deeper tone to their lips than I have. I don't think this will really even show up. I do think that that one might look pretty with the Marc Jacobs liner underneath it though. So, I mean, if you already have the pigmentation from that and then you add the Audacious on top of it to just give it a sheeny finish because it's got kind of a sheen finish, I think that would be pretty. But by itself, meh. The next one in this set is from Laura Mercier, and it is their Milky Way Cream Smooth Lipstick in the shade Milky Way. And this one looked a little bit odd to me. It's a little bit more of a brownie nude, so we'll have to see what it looks like. I'm not judging it yet. This one is 0.07 fluid ounces, and the full size is normally 0.14 fluid ounces. So this one is about half the product. The full size costs $27, so this one cost you about $13.50. So let's zoom you guys in and we'll put this on my lips. So that is the Laura Mercier Milky Way lipstick up close. The color, I don't mind it. It's not my favorite, but it's kind of more of a caramely nude rather than like a pinky nude. So it's different than the other ones for sure. Yeah, from far away it looks nice. I think it looks okay. I like the color. I'm definitely gonna use it. But again, this one kind of has a funky smell too. It kind of has the same smell as the NARS one. So I'm wondering if like they kept them in an odd place before putting them in this. I don't know. It just smells kind of funky. Maybe this smells funky. This smells funky. This is making all the lipsticks smell funky. I don't know how to feel about that. Lip swatching. The crazy swatching. You only do this if you hate your lips. Okay, the second to last shade in this set is the Tarte Tartist Lip Paint, and that is in the shade Namaste. The full size of this is normally 0.20 fluid ounces, and it's $20. So with this one, you're getting 0.10 fluid ounces, so it's about half the size, so half the price would be $10 for this little baby. And let's zoom you guys in so you can see. Let me put this on my face. Now this one is the only liquid lipstick in this set. So basically we had two lipsticks, a lip liner, a liquid lipstick, and then the last one is more of a pencil crayon type thing. So they did do some diversity there. Gotta applaud Sephora for that one. Ooh, this one smells minty. I like the minty. It doesn't smell funky like the other two lipsticks. Definitely very pigmented and really like slippery. Like I've never felt a liquid lipstick like this. It's very slippery, creamy like. I don't know how to describe it. So here's that one super up close. You can definitely feel kind of a tingliness to this one because it has that like minty flavor. But it feels really, really comfortable. And the color is pretty nice. Namaste. I like the name too. Yeah, so this one I definitely think I'll get use out of. I like it. It's definitely, I think, probably the lightest. If the last one's not going to be the lightest, I think this one is probably the lightest in the set. And it's a liquid lipstick, so, and it's a nice little travel-y size, so it's really, really good to fit in the purse just in case you need to reapply after eating. I don't think this is going to dry matte from other reviews that I've seen on these, but it's really, really comfortable. I like it. And it's probably the most pigmented out of all of them so far. And while all the other ones only took one Q-tip to clean off, this one is taking 2 Q-tips. So you definitely can get a lot more product out of it than the other ones. All right, last out of the bunch, we have the Nude Sticks Lips Plus Cheek Pencil in the shade Whisper, and this one is the one that's actually larger than the full size. The full size of this one is normally 0.05 ounces, and in this one, you get 0.088 ounces, so you're actually getting 76% more of product than you would with the other one. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, you're getting 76% more product. So this one, I actually calculated the value a little bit differently because with the full size, normally if you buy this by itself, you do get a mirror, a case, and a sharpener. So that also adds to the value of that, which is $24 just for one of these with all of that included. Since this one is extra product, I calculated how much it would be just for this if you were to just pay, I don't know how to explain it, but if you were to just pay like if you're just going off of product and you're not going off of the other stuff that you get with it, it would be $42 worth. But since you don't get all that other stuff with it, I calculated this one to be about like $30. So normally the other one is $24, this one is $30-ish. So I think that this one is probably the best value in this whole set, and I'm really hoping this one's gonna be my favorite color because after seeing what it kind of looks like on Sephora's website, I think I'm gonna like this one. So I'm gonna zoom in, you guys can see what it looks like with me. And like I said, this one is a pencil, so it's different than all the other ones so far. Wow, that goes on so creamy. I think it's probably between this one and the Tartest one for the lightest shade. I was hoping this one would be a little bit more purpley because it kind of looks like purpley, doesn't it? But it doesn't really translate purpley. Oh well. That one was actually the quickest to go on too, which is something easy to note because this is the biggest one you get and it's the easiest to put on in my opinion. And here's a super, super up close view. It's really creamy. It's got a matte finish, so that's what it looks like. And then all you're left with is really stanky smelling wrapping. Is this wrapping? I don't know. Stuffing. So that is everything that you get in this little set here, and I've calculated over the total value of what I calculated the different values of the products to be, and I got $95.50, which they only claimed this to be an $86 value. So honestly, you're getting more than what you bargained for, which is kind of cool. But I'm strictly going off of what the size of the products are, not like, you know, packaging and stuff like that. I'm going by the amount of product you actually get within the packaging. So it's not exact. I understand if there's other factors that go into it, but that's just what I think, what I presume the value to be. So overall, I think I would totally recommend this set if you are fair-skinned, only because I think that that's what this was geared toward when they said nude lip. The deepest shade in here is that Laura Mercier, and that one even really wasn't very deep at all. So I do think that they were gearing this a lot more towards fair skin. Not to say that this won't look beautiful on deeper skin tones, but it's not gonna be a nude for deeper skin tones. It'll be kind of, I mean, in my opinion, I think it'll be kind of like a lighter pink kind of option, which if you're into that, totally go for this anyway. It's a really great value for what you get in there. The only thing is that the lipsticks smell a little funky because of the packaging, but if you can get this, I say do it. It went out of stock really, really quickly on Sephora's website. I checked last night and it was in stock. I'm gonna go ahead and check it right now and see if it's in stock. I actually debated on doing this video because when I bought it, the next day it was completely gone off the website, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna do a video on something that people can't even get anymore. And I actually tweeted Sephora and asked them if they were gonna have it again, and they were like, keep looking out for our special promotions. We don't know yet. So basically saying like, I'm not gonna tell you. So I just kept checking it, and it was there yesterday. It looks like it's still there today, so you can add it to your basket today. Definitely try this out if you are into nude shades. I think it's a good variety. It's definitely worth the money. And it also does say that this is limited edition, so if you want it, you better snatch it. So I think this one is a good one just from a first impression. So yeah, that is everything, you guys. And if you like this video, then be sure to show some love to that like button right down there. It really helps me out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye guys!